I'm going to show you all of the things I made using this pretty as a poppy paper pad. Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and as part of my Paper Stash Smash collab for the month of March, the criteria is any size paper other than 12 by 12. So this was the first one I decided to attack. Now I had made some cards with it. It's really pretty paper. It's got a poppy motif, obviously, and there was a lot of rose gold foiling on it. Now, I didn't have any rose gold foiled cardstock, but I had something that I made work, and I'll show you that in a second. Um, Again, it's floral. There's lots of geometrics that were lots of fun to use as well. I was going to make a mini album, but obviously it couldn't be any bigger than this, which is 4.5 by 6.5. So this is the size of the mini album. And I didn't have ephemera. I could have fussy cut the flowers. I just decided to make those notebooks. And I know, we've showed you these notebooks in the past because it's what I usually use at the end of a paper collection. Um, because sometimes I will give them away as freebies in my Etsy sales. So I needed to stock up on some, and I thought these made a really pretty gift. So let me show you what I made. I'll show you the overview. Look at all those notebooks. Now, I'm not going to show them all to you. Actually, I'll take out a few and just tell you a couple of the highlights of it. So see, the geometrics are really pretty, aren't they? And there's that pretty rose gold foiling on it. Now, when I cut out so first of all, let's start. I had copper foil, but you know how you make rose gold foiling out of copper? You take an alcohol marker. So I took sort of a pinkish alcohol marker and just went along the edge, and it matched perfectly with this rose gold. Now I didn't do it to this one, I should have, but before I put on that copper metallic paper, I punched a hole out of it, and the punch was 2 3/8, and I wish I had a little bit smaller punch to punch out my sentiment, and that would have been great, but I don't. So anyhow, it's just a very simple book. I just put something inside. I didn't do folders. I didn't do pockets. I just made them very simple. And I put my little sticker on the end. But as you can see, most of the covers will have that extra layer of foiling around the edge. And I think that really brings out the whole look of it. Now this Fine Beauty in the Everyday, I just went into Canva and I took two fonts. I took just a plain sort of a pencil-y font and a simple script font and wrote Fine Beauty and with the script I wrote every day. And I just think that's pretty. There's a little design down at the bottom. I also did Bloom and Grow, which I thought was a nice sentiment, for a notebook. Um, I like that geometric pattern. I also had in my stash this copper foil flakes. Now this came from Dollar Tree. And what I did is I put some glue on, let it dry, and then added some of the copper on and then brushed it off just in the center of the flower. This I printed also. I had made some of these for other cards, and this was a little bit bigger, other notebooks, but I just cut it down and glued it on there. I don't have too many of those. Towards the end, I love this pattern. Look at the foiling on that. It's a really pretty paper pad. And again, it's the Paper Studio, so it came from Hobby Lobby, and I think they still have it. There's the foiling. So the paper is 4.5 by 6.5. So you can make the covers out of one piece of paper. You have to cut it down. I made my books 4.25 by 3.25. So I cut my paper down and then I had this little strip left over. So I added the strip on underneath some of the sentiments. Not all the time. It came out really, now isn't this crazy? I put the foiling on the back, but not on the front. That was bad. This one, I took some glue and put it just around the edge, just sort of put some glue on a piece of paper and just rolled this and added some of those metal foil flakes. It just added just a little touch of something. And I'll just go through these quickly. See that I did that with the edge of it there. This one got a little messy and I was playing around with a deeper pink alcohol marker. It's more red. It's not as pretty as the other ones. Uh, let's see. Do I have anything out of the ordinary? This one I used I had some gold glitter paper. This is just in my scraps that I just said, you know what, I'm just going to cut this down and use it up. So again, I used the alcohol marker on the glitter paper and that changed the color of it. So I had a couple like that. Nothing exciting that's the copper around the edge. I didn't use I didn't use foiling around all of these, but I did use foiling around some of them. Some I covered with white paper or off-white. Some I covered with black. This is nice. I think it sort of shows a little bit more. This one had like black and white underneath the flowers, so I thought the black cardstock would work. This is how I used up some of my bigger scraps of my cardstock, as well as my bigger scraps of my chipboard. So anyhow, there is that. Be happy. I just printed that on paper and cut it and just rounded two of the corners. Bloom and grow, be happy. I mean, they're basically, oh, I had an oval punch, so I punched the smaller be happy and then the larger scalloped oval for the front. And there we go. I mean, it's nothing like stop everything, you got to make it. Oh, this had some copper color coils that I had in my stash. But I thought they came out really nice. It used up almost the whole 4.5 by 6.5 paper collection. I had 80 sheets. There was a lot of it there. And like I said, I'd made cards with it earlier, so I didn't have the full thing. I made about 30 of these little notebooks. If you, by the way, are going to place an Etsy order, I'm trying to figure out how to add these as a sort of free with purchase offer, but I can't figure out how to do that on Etsy. So if you do make a purchase and you want one, just put a note and let me know and I will send you one until they run out. Now I did have a little bit left. Oh, this one. I put some black cardstock to differentiate that. And that's just simple, simple, simple. So, this is what to do with the strips that I had left. I just took the back of the front sheet that came on my cardstock. I put double-sided adhesive down and then I just added the strips that I had left. I might do one or two things. I might make a card out of this, or I might just make another notebook out of it. I'm not sure yet. I think it's pretty. It'd be pretty for a card, wouldn't it? So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I did at some point, yeah, I did make cards out of it because I had stamped this. I don't know, something like that. Maybe that's too busy. Maybe I'll just make a notebook out of it. Anyhow, I wanted to give you some ideas. If you have the 4.5 by 6.5 paper pads and you wanted to make some notebooks, this is the perfect size to make these. Again, that came from Hobby Lobby. I've had it in my stash for a little while. I'm trying to look, see if there's a date on here, 2023. So that is what I wanted to show you today. The first of, I think I just chose 4 different things that I wanted to smash today. And that is definitely smashed. All I have left of it. Oh, I thought I had the chipboard. That's all I have left of it is the chipboard, the chipboard base, which I might use if I make a notebook, use it all. and then I'll be happy that it's all done and out of my stash. And again, I used scrap chipboard, scrap metallic cardstock, um, extra little pieces of the cinch rings, and that is what I use. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little project share. If you want to see what else we did with Paper Stash Smash, just follow the hashtag, or there is a playlist of the projects, and there is a playlist of every month when we say this is what we did for the previous month and this is what we're going to do for the next month. A lot of us will take a pad and show you all of the things we make with it. Others will do a tutorial. Others will show you a card or a small folio. It's just going into your stash and using what you have. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.